Welcome to the nest, guys and gals. Thanks for joining this adventure. My name is Skyrider, also known as Jeff. If you like what you see, consider leaving a like, subscribing for more of this content, and letting me know in the comments how we're doing, what we can do to improve. Today, we're back at it with some Valheim. Absolutely love this game. You guys already know that. And we're going to start working on a bit more of the house, just finishing it up. And then, I think we should be ready to kill a couple deer, get some armor, and then face off Eikthyr. Kind of the plan here today. We do need a lot of leather scrap and flint for the tanning rack, though. That does improve the workbench. Let's go with... feeling like this is probably going to be where the door is. Gonna have two doors. Let's break the system. Who says we don't get two doors? We should get two doors. We want this. Yeah. There we go. Feel like... yeah, that's probably the best. Put that there. We then have... what should be a 45? A little bit more. Could have sworn there was a... no, I'm thinking of a different game that had a piece like that. Damn. Okay, well, that's problematic. It's all right. We're never going to be on the roof. We'll never notice how gross that looks at all. One of the things I actually like about this game, now that I've noticed the smoke, is there is actually suffocation, where you can actually have the smoke in your house. If it gets trapped and you're not careful, you can die from it. Make sure you guys have batteries in your smoke detectors, because that's not safe. Game, are you gonna properly lock or no? Okay, no worries. We need a door. Nice, that. Oh, we need more wood. How dare. We're out of wood there. Okay, let's throw more of that in there. Don't need the scraps right now. We need to remember to actually put on. So whenever you die, don't forget to put on your tunics or your armor. You don't automatically put that back on. That will save your life or kill you if you forget it. So don't. We're getting a little low on our food here. By low, I mean we have a stupid amount. We're getting low on the inventory. Is there anything else? Yeah, we can throw that in there. We can cook that up. Don't need that many torches on us. That one's about to go, so we can keep that one. And yeah, we have little trophies. Let's... oh, I should probably stay by the fire, because that's going to burn real quick. Let's actually just pick up some random stones here and there. As the game progresses, we will need more and more stone. I think it's mostly going to be used for building things, but it's good to have some stone as a backup just in case. Nice. Game is very beautiful. Let's see if we can get a little bit more wood. We'll chop out the little small guys. Alright, let's go back to see about the food. Yeah, you're cooked. Nice. What are we sitting at? 4 more? Yeah, we can sit around for 4 more. Also, later in the game, we will get something that will help us to dig out this area. I cannot remember where exactly. It basically looks like a teeth section. They're all dotted around the world. This actually has treasure hidden in it somewhere. I just can't remember where. We will get a tool that'll help with that, though. Alright, please don't burn, please don't burn. Yeah. I do like how the fire is directly outside of that door. That's a bold move. Bold move, Cotton. See if it pays off. Come on. Nice. And you know what? We'll save those 2 for coal. We don't really need that much food. Speaking of food, let's eat up. So if we're going to be doing more recon, kind of going around and killing as many deer as possible. Oh, one thing with this is you actually have to select which type of arrows you want. So you just right click and it'll automatically equip them. Yeah, that's right. Improve that bow skill as best you can. Fergus is a Robin Hood now. He's a danger. Danger to society and himself sometimes. But that's okay. I think we all have our moments. And if we don't tell me because, you know, I don't want to hear that. But let's see if we can get that beehive. Ah, multiple deer. Okay, so once we take out the one deer, the other one, oh, I guess it didn't matter. It did not care, but it will. Oh, come on. A little bit tighter. The one thing. There we go. Mr. Robin Hood isn't as accurate as he thought he was. That's okay. Alright, beehive. Oh, behave. Behave. Let's take out. So, I will show you. You can hear all the bees, kind of see the particulates. If you get too close too quickly, they will poison you. So let's make sure that does not happen. But you do get a queen bee, teaches you the beehive. If that's the case, we can now take that off. You can also take that off as well. Let's go plotting around. Some of you may be curious as to why we're not just going for tin and copper right away. Just get past Eikthyr and start doing that. The answer is he has something we need. Oh, the torch broke. That's annoying. Oh, Mr. I say no. Also, why do I have it set up like this? That's just... There we go. Much easier to have a weapon in slot 2 than it is to have it in slot 3. And I do like using axes as opposed to clubs. I feel like axes is just slightly faster. We will get unlocked to a wider variety of different weapons to choose from. I believe our skills won't show all of them. Sword is one of them. You got axes. Axes help with the damage. I think it also helps with when you're doing wood cutting. Oh no, they're actually separate things. So the damage is increased when hitting a tree versus hitting an enemy. We haven't been sneaking at all, so there's always that. Bows. Don't use blocking. Personally, I just never block. I just swing and swing and swing until they're dead, which is probably a problem, but that's okay. I'm sure it'll get me killed one day. All right, kind of mapped out a bit more of this area, which I am happy about. If we can find just a couple more deer, even just a few, it'll be enough to get some armor, and then that armor we can use. Is this a new stone? Oh, hi. Did not see you guys, sorry. There we go. Yeah, boars are not the smartest group. They tend to wait until you're right up against them and then they will screech and complain. This land is hard and wild, but we who are brought here, pardon me, oh my goodness, we who are brought here are harder still. Take comfort, traveler, in the gifts before you, the good wood and stone, the fruits and flowers of the forest. Look also to the wild boar who roam these lands. They fear fire and the hand of man, but they can be taught to obey it. Go quietly to them and let them eat of your stock. Roots of the ground are their pleasure. So it's basically teaching you how to tame boar. Throwing a bunch of mushrooms are a good way to do it. Keeping them away from fire, usually put them in a darker space, is a very helpful thing. Speaking of dark spaces, we should get back home and then just sleep. It'd be much better. Yeah, we're just gonna go straight this way. What are we sitting at for? We got some scrap and stuff like that. I think, you know what? Let's do a little bit more roaming. We'll probably do another couple minutes after the next day. Oh, I'm hearing some more deer. The question is, will I be able to even see them in this dark? Let's find out. You guys will probably be like, oh, like we saw them at 12:27. Oh my goodness, there's a deer. And I would have had no idea. Oh, that one's real close. Scanning, I'm scanning. I do not see it. Oh, but I do see that grayling. That's okay. I feel cold. Yep. That does make sense. It's getting a little chilly out. We got coal. Nice. Get in here while you can, guys. In the event that you do have enemies close by, they will actually attack. Ah, there's the dream we're talking about. Dream of a bright, half-filled hall filled with gracious warriors and fair maidens. The air hums with a song. Sadly, I wasn't fast enough at reading it, guys, but I'm sure you can pause it and figure out what it said. One of the things I also enjoy is while we are sleeping, it actually cooks items for us or goes through the process a lot faster. So because we put food on there, it turns to coal once we rest. There's also a furnace that we can build that helps produce coal. I usually throw a bunch of wood and other things in there to make coal really fast throughout the night, and it just goes crazy, and I love it. All right, let's do... Once we get a little bit more light, we can figure out where to go. Actually, I see you. There we go. I'm not certain. Oh, yeah. Sometimes they travel in groups, sometimes they're just solo. But all the time, they are deceased. When Robin Hood is here, Mr. Fergus. Also, in case you're curious, the game is actually randomly generated, or rather the maps are. So, the map that you actually start and play out will not be the exact same as mine. You'll probably start out in a meadows or some sort of forested biome, which is kind of your level 1. Level 2 being the Black Forest will probably be nearby. Fingers crossed for you. Then we have other ones that are higher level as we progress through the game. I'll talk more about them. Definitely don't want to spoil anything for anyone that hasn't seen anything about this game. I want to make sure things are nice and fresh for you because I loved discovering things in this game. Actually, it's starting to get a bit lighter out. So what we will do is first repair everything. We are going to... We already have a tunic, a rag tunic, yeah, which means we're going to go with leather pants. There we go. Is there anything else that we can make? Oh, they actually have a flint knife now. Okay, so when I first was playing the game, I don't think that we had a flint knife. Like that, okay. Nothing really else that we can do. I can, if I wanted to get more feathers. I think we need more feathers to be able to actually make stuff, though. Oh no, we actually... You know what? I will make some fire arrows. I'm not sure how effective those will be against Eikthyr, but I'm willing to try. There we go. Alright, so it's time to throw as much stuff that we do not need into here. Like our random rags. Let's just make another chest. I think another chest is probably for the best. I'm sure as time goes on, we will be able to better sort all this. But until that time comes, I'm just going to throw random things in random places. Let's throw... We don't need our bee right now. We'll keep the food on us. We do need to keep the deer head, or rather the heads, plural. Don't need the skin. Anything else? No, I think we are all good. I think I'm going to start with the fire arrows and go from there. Alright, let's head on over. Let's take out this big boy, see what happens. Should probably also eat. We'll eat when we get there. In the meantime, I want to thank you guys for sticking along for this adventure, this ride. This has been Skyrider, also known as Jeff. Thank you for joining the nest for the time being on this adventure. If you enjoyed, definitely leave a like, subscribe, comment down below what we're doing, how we're doing, and what you want to see next. I think I'm going to call it right here, right at the 20-minute mark. And we'll start off with defeating Mr. Eikthyr. Take care, guys. Enjoy.